Praise the Lord. It's my pleasure once again to welcome you to our reflections during the Holy Week. Yesterday, we reflected through the betrayal that Judas betrayed Jesus Christ. And so that is what took place on a Tuesday. And so today being Wednesday, I just want us to think through as we continue with our reflection. Generally, the scripture is a bit silent on what took place on Wednesday. There is really not much that has been recorded on the same. Usually what we do is we can only be able to speculate and ask ourselves what might have been happening. Considering the week and how the week was going to end and how it started, probably we can imagine that maybe Jesus just spent time in prayer, and there are some that have called this Wednesday as a silent Wednesday. Or maybe the disciples took time resting as they anticipate and prepare for the Passover. And to me, these two speculations still can make a very important aspect of our reflection, that it's always important for us as believers to take time to pray at our quiet moment without any other person, that we are just alone. Not that every time we have to make corporate prayers. There are moments that having your own quiet time is also key, but also just to look forward to what the Lord has done. The Passover was a very great feast in the life of the Israelites. This is the time that the Lord rescued them from the hands of the Egyptians. When he was at the firstborns of the Egyptians were dying, God rescued the Israelites and they were not exposed to death. And so they spent time thinking through that. It's also important that as we reflect through this day, you can also just take a bit of time just to think about the good things that God has done to you. Sometimes our faith and our trust is built when we look back. Or when we look back, we see the evidence of God's intervention in our situations, and that gives us an assurance that even in the future, He will be able to intervene. And so it's good to take time, think back of what the Lord has done, and also just have a quiet moment in the presence of God. Have a blessing.